Hi, welcome back. I just want to do the quick analysis on gold and DXY and see what we need to expect coming the night session. We may have a trade in the midnight or London session with what I'm currently seeing on DXY and gold. So don't forget that our trade this morning we took on this trade in the morning London session. Our markets give us little profits, then went back to hit our stop loss, and then we miss that trade. We lose that trade, market weak us out, and then we caught this trade again. We caught the most painful thing is when market weak you out and then go your direction, but we are able to cut the same direction. The second time, our market hit our profit target, that is 1:3. 1:3 risk reward ratio, that is massive. 1:3 reward ratio is massive. And then I took some of my profit here and then I took some profit here. So you can check my previous live session. And then immediately, why did I highlight this place? I show that market has a structure here in the past. So there's a low here, there's a low here. So this is previous support, and the market might likely turn into resistance, and that is exactly why I took my profits. And then from that time till now, market is currently looking bullish, still looking bullish, but we may have market to cover this gap in the coming section. We will have market to cover this gap. So right now we have gap between this level 33.62 and then 33.70. So we have gap there on 4 hours. Market might likely cover it before going up again. So we need to calm down and see what market does next. And what do we need to understand on gold? So let me delete all this. So on gold, you can see that gold is currently bullish. And why do I say bullish? If you want to understand, you can see that market has been forming higher, higher, low, or lower, low. Then market went to the low, then make this high, market reject this high, and the market is going bullish. You can see that this entire move is a bullish movement. So we have low, we have low high, we have higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So it's a bullish movement on 4 hours time frame. And what about in daily time frame? Daily time frame is also looking so promising, but there's something I need to let us understand. According to my 2GR strategy, the current upside can be limited to this current level, that is 33.92 to 3400. So I'm very being skeptical about buying this market again. I'm very being skeptical about buying this market again. So what do I need to check? Let's check DSY. Let's check DSY and see what is currently going on DSY. So DSY have this massive sell on daily time frame on Friday. This candle is NFP candle and market sell on Friday. So DSY has this particular level to struggle with. If DSY failed to close above this level and it came down one more time, that means market is still going to be currently bearish. So we may have something like this on DXY. So that's why the market is a little bit dicey now. So we can have market go up to retest or probably close this gap. There's a gap between this low and this high. So there's a gap. Our market may currently kiss it, and if market fail to close this gap and market go lower, so that means market wanted to close this gap. This gap around right around 97.90 to 98.50. Market may decide to close this gap and then go up, and going up and also close this gap. So we have these two things and two scenarios that can happen. We can have scenario A and where markets close this gap first before coming down, and scenario B where market close this gap down before going up. So uh, we are we are in the middle of this ranging market. You can see that DSY have not really moved today compared to the previous days. So previous 2 days. Let's go to 1 hour on DSY and see what market has been saying on 1 hour. You can see that on 1 hour on DSY, the market is still a little choppy. But what I can say that market is forming a double bottom. So, and if market keep on with this bottom bottom and market go up, so that means gold is going to start coming down. So that is what we need to understand. But if market comes down, so that means gold will go up. Gold and GU, they are inversely proportion to the movement of DSY, and that's why it's very, very closely related to each other. So if you are trading the major pairs and gold, you should be checking DSY to see the hint of the next direction of the market. So continue with that. On daily time frame, there's no any gap left for gold to cover on daily time frame. There's no any gap left for gold to cover. Gold has covered all the gap on daily time frame. But looking at 4 hours time frame, so but on 4 hours, there's still little gap for gold to cover. So we have this gap right around 3406 to 3393. We have a very small gap there that gold can cover on 4 hours. But let's look at what gold is currently trying to do. But for now, the market is still currently looking bullish on 4 hours, and we have not seen any significant um, reversal pattern on 4 hours. So let's check on 1 hour on good and see what market is currently doing. So on 1 hour, so we can have this one. It looks like dark cloud cover, something like that, but it's not really a reversal pattern like that. So we need to see what market does. Maybe try to reclaim this high, or move a little bit higher to 3390 or 3393 before we can see a major shift in the market. But for now, if market come a little bit lower, if you join my live the other time, when we have these two candles on my live, I showed you guys that market may likely come up to this level and then go up. So market does not immediately come to this level, but the level still remain intact. This level still remain intact for my entry on gold. So if gold move little bit kiss this level, then give me another 2GR, or market go a little bit deeper into this level but fail to close or take out this low, I'll look for a reversal candlestick right there and move look for a buy opportunity one more time on gold. That's it. So, but anything around here, I'm not going to look for buy on gold. So I'm going to start stay aside. Don't forget that market will close in the next 3 hours. So the volume is not that in the market anymore. So this analysis is for everyone that want to trade the Asian session and the London session. So that is that about that. So let's see what market is doing on 5 minutes. Maybe we can have a little insight to the pattern that market is trying to form. You can see that market is forming this. It's look like a channel. Okay, it's looking like channel, but market is closing above it. So I can't really call this one a channel. So I can't really call this one a channel. Let me draw this, connect this low, and then connect this high. It's more or less looking like triangle market close above it, but I don't really like the structure. It's not clear enough. The structure is not clear enough. So let's just stay aside on gold. Our time frame that we trade is 15 minutes. So I still believe that this particular level is a liquidity graph. Market is trying to form a liquidity graph for people that want to buy so early. So I'm not going to buy on this low. I'm going to expect market to break this low or this a liquidity graph and come back to somewhere around here before I can look for buy opportunity next on gold. So that's my own stand on gold. So we already make money from this move. Just like the way I explained earlier, we lost money on London section. We make that money back plus extra 2%. So we risk 1% on our account on London section, and then we risk another 1% on US section, and this one give us 3%. So when we minus, so we are net 2% on our accounts. We are net 2% on our accounts. So we are moving slow but steady. On my $100 to 10K challenge, the account is currently sitting at 106. So initially this morning the account went back to $88, but I managed to push it back to 106. So that is the current balance on the account. So the rule is that whenever the account is on $100, I'll be risking $10 per trade. But when the account move lower below $100, I'll be risking $5 per trade. So the first trade today that we took right around here, we took the first trade right around here, and then I lost about about $12 on that trade, about $13 on that trade, and then when we came there, our market has already the price has already gone below the $100. So on this one, I risk about $5 to make $18. That is 1:3. So I'm still sticking to my rule. So the next trade, I'm going to risk $10 per trade. And if the trade go well, so that will shoot the account to somewhere around $130. And if I repeat that same trade for the next couple of 3 or 4 trades, so I'm going to double the account. So that's the strategy we are pushing. Um, if you have any question regarding this, so send your comment to send your comment under the comment section if this video has ended. So let me know your comments. On GU is a little bit dynamic. So GU, when we do the analysis on GU, I have this particular structure here. It's looking more or less like head and shoulder, looking more or less like head and shoulder. Our market faked me out last week. I have my alert right here, and market did not kiss my alert, and market just went back straight down. So I still believe that. Okay, let me delete this. I still believe that the best entry for GU is for market to move a little bit closer to this particular level. So the same level that market broke last week. So for market to move close to this level or a little bit go higher to 34.50, then from there we can start looking for another sell opportunity. So if I don't have that, I wouldn't have full confidence to trade GU because on daily time frame GU is so bearish on daily time frame. So let's look at 4 hours time frame on GU, Great Britain pounds USD. Let's look for 4 hours time frame. We can see on 4 hours time frame, markets try to close this particular gap. Market try to close this particular gap right here, and then so let's say that gap is almost closed, but I still believe that market is going to go somewhere close to this one. We have a reaction here, market can come down, and if we don't have any reaction, so that means market can go a little bit higher. So that's that about that on GU. So but my major pair that I'm trading full time is gold. So I will be dropping more updates on gold. So that's that about that. So subscribe to my channel, please, so that you can catch my live updates on gold and the pair that I used to trade. Subscribe to my channel. Maybe dropping this analysis every day. So if you like this quick analysis on gold and DSY, just comment it in your comment section so that I'll be doing it every day for us to have head up ahead of the market. So that's that about that. So subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Hess. So and don't forget about my challenge. My challenge, I'm currently trying to flip $100 to 10K. So that's my challenge. The account started with 102, literally started with 102. And this morning, the account went back to draw down to $88. And then when we make money from the US session, the account went back to 106. So it's still following my rule. My rule is when the account is above $100, I'll be risking 10% per trade. But when the account moves below $100, I'll be risking 5% per trade. So the first trade that we took today, I risked about $10 because of the fluctuation in the market. So I think I lost about $13 or something. And then the second trade, I risk 5%, which is around $5, and I make $18 from that one. So that shoot account back to 106. So the next trade, I'm going to risk $10 per trade. So this initial stage is very, very important for flipping accounts. So the very set of trade is very, very important for flipping accounts. So that's why I'm taking my time. So if I went below the initial balance, I'm risking less just to get the account back to the original state before I start risking 100%, 10% again. That's my rule. I'm still following my rule. So the account is sitting at 106. By the end of the week, I'm going to drop the total summary of how the account went. So the current balance of the $100 that I started with, and some of the trade that I took, I will do a quick recap on it, and then I will show everyone and probably show the my FS book update on the account so that everybody can see. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching my live stream. So thank you for watching my live stream. So I'll see you in my next video. See you in my next stream. I'll see you in my next stream. Bye bye.